Grasping the concept of wealth is crucial for achieving financial clarity, yet it remains one of the most commonly misunderstood subjects online. Numerous individuals tend to apply terms such as rich, middle class, or poor as if they are universally understood categories. However, a significant number struggle to provide precise definitions backed by concrete figures. Without numerical data, a clear path forward cannot be established. This video is designed to provide you with a clear roadmap. If you remain engaged until the very end, you will gain a much clearer understanding of your current position. Many individuals embark on their financial journey without a clear understanding of their starting point. Individuals engage in investing, saving, spending, and planning without a clear understanding of their financial standing in relation to the broader community. The absence of context can lead to misunderstandings, dissatisfaction, and expectations that are not grounded in reality. As we transition from this introduction to the main focus of the video, it's essential to clarify the fundamental concept that underpins everything else: the true measurement of net worth. The calculation of net worth is straightforward, yet its significance is profound. Your net worth is calculated by taking the total value of your assets and subtracting your liabilities. This goes beyond mere income, job titles, or the perceived cost of your lifestyle. This provides the most transparent view of your financial situation. A high salary does not guarantee a positive net worth. If liabilities exceed assets, one may find themselves with a low or even negative financial position. In the meantime, an individual with a modest income can steadily establish a solid financial foundation through regular saving, prudent investing, and effective management of their responsibilities. Grasping this distinction is essential for recognizing your position within the wealth spectrum. Now, subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more financial insights. When discussing national wealth, it's important to clarify the distinction between average and median figures, as this can often lead to misunderstandings. The average can be skewed by a select few individuals with significant wealth, whereas the median provides a clearer representation of the typical household's financial situation. The disparity between perception and reality represents a significant challenge in the public's comprehension of financial matters. Individuals often have an inflated perception of their financial standing as they tend to compare themselves to idealized lifestyles showcased online, rather than relying on solid, quantitative information. When we ground ourselves in concrete figures, the classifications of wealth become significantly more distinct. Let us start with the most basic level, where the lack of a safety net shapes everyday existence. This group generally possesses limited assets and may have liabilities that exceed their ownership. An unexpected emergency can lead to a series of financial challenges. This tier, while frequently linked to prolonged challenges, also encompasses transitional phases in life, including early adulthood or significant life changes. Understanding this phase is essential. It emphasizes the importance of establishing a solid foundation prior to seeking expansion. As you progress to the next level, you will find that while there are some assets and savings in place, this tier still faces significant exposure to unexpected costs. Individuals in this situation tend to maintain steady employment, yet they often find themselves without the financial reserves necessary for effective long-term planning. This tier frequently encounters a sense of being stuck, which is often overlooked. They possess a level of financial stability that excludes them from assistance programs, yet they still lack the confidence that comes with greater security. This emotional tension is often overlooked by most people, yet it significantly impacts an individual's relationship with finances. Next, we have the intermediate level. This is the point at which financial stability starts to develop. Individuals in this community typically possess their own residences, actively manage retirement savings, and approach unexpected situations with composure. However, it is important to recognize that stability does not equate to freedom. This group continues to navigate the challenges of budgeting constraints, long-term commitments, and forward-looking issues like education expenses or healthcare needs. The distinction between this tier and the one after it lies not in financial status, but in the strength of character and perseverance. They are capable of navigating challenges, adjusting their strategies, and progressing toward their goals. From this point, we delve into a realm frequently misinterpreted as wealthy. A significant number of individuals in this group possess robust careers, thriving businesses, or lucrative professions. Their net worth could range from several $100,000 to a few millions. However, even with the figures in mind, many individuals often find themselves under financial pressure, as an increase in income tends to result in a corresponding increase in lifestyle expenses. This is the stage at which lifestyle inflation subtly diminishes progress. As larger homes, more expensive vehicles, and indulgent lifestyles become commonplace, it can challenge your ability to uphold effective wealth-building strategies. Next, we arrive at the tier commonly linked with the designation of wealth. Here, capital starts to create additional wealth. Strategic investments yield consistent income, while savings grow exponentially, allowing work to transition from a requirement to a choice. It is important to note that individuals in this tier frequently adopt a conservative approach. They prioritize stability and long-term growth over fleeting trends, recognizing the significance of safeguarding their assets. Their emphasis transitions from wealth accumulation to safeguarding it against taxes, inflation, and avoidable risks. Beyond that lies the domain of remarkable financial success, where net worth reaches into the multiple eight-figure territory. At this juncture, your financial landscape undergoes a complete transformation. Decisions center on the impact of your legacy, the planning of your estate, and the principles of long-term management. However, there is still pressure present in this situation. Wealth can be lost due to inadequate planning, conflicts among individuals, or a failure to uphold discipline over time. True wealth does not sustain itself, it necessitates deliberate oversight. Identifying these categories is just the beginning of your journey. Transforming one's financial situation often involves addressing and changing the habits that hold individuals back from reaching their desired goals. One of the most significant mistakes is prioritizing the appearance of wealth over the actual accumulation of wealth. Elevated earnings and refined living standards may conceal vulnerable financial foundations. In the meantime, those who save diligently and maintain prudent spending practices gradually ascend the wealth hierarchy, often without attracting notice. The disparity between perception and reality becomes increasingly pronounced annually, as social media enhances the focus on appearances. Your trajectory moving ahead is influenced by your existing circumstances. When starting from the ground up, it is essential to focus on establishing a solid foundation and ensuring consistent income growth. When you find yourself in a transitional phase, it is essential to prioritize consistency, make strategic investments, and address any potential weaknesses. For those in the higher echelons, focusing on strategy and preservation takes precedence over pursuing aggressive growth. Each stage presents unique challenges, and it is crucial to focus on mastering the appropriate challenge rather than simply mimicking the habits of individuals in a different tier. The key consideration is not your current financial status, but rather if your financial decisions are in harmony with the lifestyle you aspire to achieve. Your financial situation is unique to you. A thoughtfully structured life in a modest city can offer greater freedom compared to a multi-million-dollar lifestyle in a high-cost area. Watch the video appearing on the right side to know the strategy to get retired in 5 years. Also, subscribe to our channel to help us complete our goal of 11,000 subscribers.